Hi, hello everyone. Welcome along to stream. It's been a hot minute. It's been a while. Um, what we're going to try and do here is test Sane Tensions, which is a AI ATC program, which is essentially powered by GPT4, and allows you to interact with controllers in a more human way. It's under development, so IFR is still very much coming along. So what we'll find out is how far it's come. It's still got quite a way to go. So we're not going to be able to follow every instruction that it gives us, but I just want to kind of demo it here and do a flight in a region that we don't get to fly out of a lot. So obviously here we are in Cairns going to Sydney. And what we're going to do is also have the tour feature on with Same Tension so that we can get a bit of a guided tour, so to speak, of the area that we're flying over. Now, I am having an issue with my Restream chat. For some reason, it's not letting me sign in, so I'm going to just have to monitor chat here as best I can. I'll give it another shot here and see if we can actually get it to work. Um, but I think it's going to cause us some issues. Let me have a look. Yeah, the capture is causing some strange issues. Get an audio challenge, and it says try again later. Your computer or network may be sending automated queries. So I'm not really sure what we can do about that, to be honest with you. I had the issue with Restream when I was trying to connect it to OBS, and the only way I got around it was by putting in a stream key. So I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure how we can really get around that. So I'm just going to have to monitor chat, my phone. So yeah, sorry about that, but not much we can do.
Good evening, Captain.
All right, so we're going to get him rocking up in here, doing his stuff.
Cleared to program CDU.
Ah, Farron, hello, welcome along. Hope I'm saying that right. Farron Torres. No, it's not your name. That's a footballer. Right. So he's fucked off to do his walk around. So what we can do here is attune to our ATIS frequency, which is 131.10.
I'm going to check out the aircraft.
Now he's gone nearby. And we should hear our ATIS frequency. There we go.
Dew point 2 tree. Altimeter 2977. Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading altitude and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 128.75. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
Okay, so we have information November.
Airport information November. 1200 Zulu. Wind 170 at 9er. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Scattered at 1800 feet. Scattered at 3300 feet. Broken at 5200 feet. Temperature 25.
Oh, it's nice and warm here. It's 25 degrees.
Altimeter 2977. Visual approach is in use.
Let me just get that clearance frequency
Advise on
again.
course heading altitude and if flight following
It
is
was
requested.
128 something,
Read
77.
call runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 128.75. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
Okay, so we'll jump over to 128.75, which will be our clearance delivery frequency. Let's just get a quick radio check. Clearance delivery Vision 2 Delta Whiskey for a radio check, please. Okay, so we'll just give them a second to come back to us and just confirm that they're actually hearing us all good. And then we'll get programming our FMC.
Delta Whiskey Cairns, clearance, roger. Reading you loud and clear.
Thank you, EG5, also Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, they have also done some work on the response times. That was posted on the Discord, so they said that the response time should be quite a bit better. I do apologize as well.
Delta Whiskey, go ahead.
Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey negative. We were just confirming we have you readability 5 also. Yeah, so they have done some work on the response times. If you're using Twitch chat, I'm going to have a bit of difficulty monitoring that. I'm going to have to be flicking over, I would say. Could be a bit tricky, but anyway. So if you can post in YouTube chat, that would be great. I don't know why Restream chat's having issues, but I guess this is what you deal with when you don't stream for like 2 months. Right. So that's saying tensions all sorted. Let's actually go and just program our aircraft now. So here we go. We're going to go and have a look at our sim brief plan over here. Got an air time of 2 hours and 39 minutes. Fuel, we'll call that £22,000, and then 0 fuel weight. It's going to be 120.8 on the 0 fuel weight. That's in pounds. And then it's going to be Cairns for our departure airport, or our origin airport. We'll just copy our IRS position there. Okay, did I download the SimBrief plan? That's a good question. Let's try and see. So we're going YBCS to YSSY. No, I'm getting a CP message. Didn't. I was going to see if I could get TFM to come through on OBS. I was having issues with that. Yes, I can. Yeah, there we go. There you go. You should be able to at least hear TFM now as well. I don't have the screen reader coming through currently. I can change that, but yeah, that is intentional. Right, let me go to SimBrief Downloader here and just get our flight plan. And we'll see how this AI ATC does. So the main issue that they've had is with the arrivals. They need to work on IFR arrivals. They need to work on vectoring. So we may ignore their vectors on arrival, but at the very least, we will have some ATC. TFM would clear the scratch plan. Awesome. Thank you. Right, we'll toss that in there. Let's have a little look then. So we're doing departing runway 15, cruising levels 37, and we're on the Accra 1, or Akron 1 departure. But let's go and get our clearance, shall we, here? Let's go and get our IFR clearance. Delivery Vision 2 Delta Whiskey with information November IFR to Sydney, please.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey cleared to the Sydney Aerodrome via the ACAROM 1 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure on 118.4, squawk 2316.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, we're cleared to Sydney, ACROM 1 departure, then as filed. I maintain 7,000, departure on 1184, squawk 2316.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey readback correct. Expect runway 15. Contact ground on 121.7.
Expect runway 15, contact ground 1217. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, bye. Okay, let's throw that squawk in there. And let's go over to 1217. And then we'll call them in a bit. Oh yeah, the 700, nice, Gus. Yeah. Hey Rook. Yeah, sorry guys, like I say, I don't know why Restream chat's been a wank, but it is, so. I'm just having to read it from my my phone, so I may be a little bit slower. If anyone sees any Twitch messages, let me know. They get Twitch open as well, bloody Restream idiots. Right. So we know what departure it's going to be. We can go here. We can go runway 15 and the ACROM 1. No transition. We'll execute that. We don't care about our arrival right now. Init ref, we're going to be 370. I'm going to throw that in there. We'll just put 4 as our reserves because no one gives a shit. Cost index is apparently 19. Well, we will change that but when we get up to cruise. There we go. Right, let's see. Let's find out, shall we, how long this damn runway is. It's 3,100 feet, so... Sorry, 3,100 meters. 3,100 meters, so we've got plenty of room. So, we will just do, well, you know, let's do max TO power anyway. We want to hear these engines. I think we've got the bullshit FT Sim sound pack, so that means if we do any kind of D-rate, it's going to sound like crap. So, yeah. Let's do that. We'll just do climb 1. We'll do flaps 5. Do that. So that gives us V speeds 135. 137, 147. We could do with a little bit of trim on this, so we'll just do that. There we go, about 4.7. Let's have a little look at this.
Walk around completed.
Yeah, I was just going to say, is he going to get back in here or what? Anyway, there we go. So we go, essentially, have a look. Runway heading out to 400 feet. Yeah, we've got to make a left turn. We got some radials to fly. Looks of it. Cool, and then we go right to ACROM. So okay, we'll just keep an eye on that. There's no vectors on the departure. It is a published departure, so we're not expecting them to vector us. We'll see how this goes. Let me have a look at chat. Hey Bogdan, how's it going? You having a good Sunday? This sounds like real ATC. Yeah, no worries, Rock. I got you. It pretty much is. This is AI ATC, right? This is why it's so exciting and it's so dynamic. And I'll show you during the flight how dynamic it can actually be. So it's not quite there yet, but when it is, you know, it's expensive. So it's about $30 a month. I think the annual price is $200 and something. It's not cheap, unfortunately, because they're using a lot of AI software. They're using GPT4. They're using other AI software too. And you'll notice the way I'm speaking to it is pretty much like I would speak on VATSIM, right? I'm not having to speak really deliberately, so that it's very good at interpreting what you're saying. So there's a lot of AI software involved. Unfortunately, that means it's quite expensive in comparison to something like Beyond ATC. Where it shines in comparison to Beyond ATC is its ability to be dynamic. Did I take NVDA out of the mix? Yes, I did for the moment, Marshall, just because I have some stuff I want to do during the flight, some bits and bobs, some emails I need to send, and it's like a 3-hour flight, so yes, I did. Does it conform to different departures? Sort of. So they're working on Europe, but it's not there yet. So it's a bit US-y all over the world, but they are going to add it in. They're also going to add Oceanic, but not really at the moment. So yeah, they need to do a little bit of work on the phraseology, but they're making moves towards it in Europe, especially. Right, let's go over here and just get a wind data request as well. And you'll hear some other traffic. Some of it is other traffic on say intentions. Some of it is their generated traffic. It doesn't actually work with FSLTL yet, but it just has some sort of, I guess, AI inbuilt stuff going on. Right, we'll throw that in there.
Ground Ocean 757, taxi to gate.
There you go. So that was not an AI. That was a real person. And they're not at this airport. So what they do at the moment is, if you say on a ground frequency, there's less pilots on this right now. So
Austrian 757, Sarajevo ground, say again your last transmission.
you can see that's Sarajevo ground, right? That's nowhere near where we're at. But because there's so few pilots, they can afford to allow you to hear what's going on pretty much worldwide ground frequencies or worldwide tower frequencies, right? I would imagine there'll come a point where they can't do that because it would just get too busy. But for now, because there's so few pilots, to give you some traffic, you can hear what other pilots are asking for. Right, we've done our win request, we've done all that. Let's go and just close the doors. Let's go and start getting our APU and everything set up here. I may as well listen to it from the outside. Here we go.
Embraer 225 Echo Mike, follow the King Air, then hold short of runway 30. Following the King Air, holding short of runway 30, Embraer 225 Echo Mike.
So that's obviously AI, that's not real. Yeah, we're just switching over power. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tell ground that we need to reposition, okay? And we're going to see what happens. So it's, like I say, it's usually pretty good at understanding. Well, actually, we're going to request push and start first, so we may as well do a push bang. ATC sounds great. How expensive? Yeah, about $30 a month, Bogdan. Yeah, about $30 a month. So not, I can't say it's cheap, unfortunately. That's the one thing I can't say about it. It's not at all. Alright, we're just going to get rid of the chocks and all that. And then we're going to get push and start. So we're at gate 1 apparently. and we'll just do a straight push or some nonsense. It doesn't really matter. Ground Division 2 Delta Whiskey 4, push and start, please. Weird. Ground Division 2 Delta Whiskey for push and start, please.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey Cairns ground, pushback and start approved. Expect runway 15, contact tower on 124.9er when ready for departure.
Push and start approved, we'll expect runway 15, and tower will be 124.9er, Vision 2 Delta. Alright, so we won't confuse him, we'll just, whatever, we don't need to tell him right now, when ready for departure. So, that's a little bit interesting there. I think they probably need to work on that. I'm not really sure what he means, ready for departure. Like, obviously we would need taxi, but maybe he's just giving us the frequency ahead of time, but there you go. Anyway, let's go here. Let's go to pushback. We'll just do a straight one. We'll do this. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just for the sake of doing a push, why not? We're not on VATSIM, so we're not going to hit anybody. We just do it for realism's sake.
Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Release the brakes, please. Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo, continue taxi, turn right at the next intersection. Hold short of runway 30. Continuing taxi, turning right at the next intersection, holding short of runway 30, Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Okay.
Brakes released, here we go.
Okay, he's fucking off. Right, we'll
Starting engine 2.
We'll start our engines then. That flaps 5 as well.
Engine 2 cutout. Starting engine 1.
Flight ground, contact 1 at 900, request start up and push back in. Brake set. Alright, steering pin is disconnected. Watch for the
Yeah, I agree, Mr. Apple. It's very cool. They do need to add some guardrails in, maybe, because people have been using it for some rather dodgy stuff, like simulating hijackings and. I mean, maybe they want people to do that. Maybe they don't. I don't know. They could do without it some guardrails, so to speak. But yeah, I mean, you can simulate emergencies. It is very dynamic. Yeah, do whatever you want with it, really.
Engine 1 cutout.
Alright, there we go with 2 good engines. Take a little cabin view. Did we set the? Did we? No, we didn't set the brakes. Yeah.
All engines stable.
Right. He's doing the transponder there.
Check the door.
Shut up.
With him ground, Command Chicago on top of the General Aviation Park, ready for taxi.
Okay, and I also
Command
need.
8351 Papa, with him ground taxi to runway 16 via Alpha, hold short of runway 16. Information Romeo is current.
Need FS Tramp here, don't we?
Taxi to runway 16 via Alpha, Command Chicago on Papa.
Right. Ground Division 2 Delta Whiskey. As we're a blind pilot, we are unable to taxi due to software limitations. We'll need to reposition to runway 15. Could you confirm when that will be possible with tower, please?
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey understood. I will coordinate with tower for your reposition to runway 15. Stand by.
We'll hold position Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, that's interesting. So I haven't had that before. Normally it just tells me to go to tower. I haven't had it say it's going to coordinate. So let us see.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, roger, hold position. I will advise when reposition to runway 15 is coordinated with tower.
Thanks, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, so yeah, I've never had it actually tell me it's going to coordinate before. So let's see if it actually, simulates this and it does this, or whether it's just going to leave us hanging here forever. Don't know. Do I think it's improving its awareness? I don't know, to be honest with you. Maybe it learns from. Maybe they have algorithms.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha, proceed to holding point Bravo via taxiway Alpha.
Proceeding to hold.
You don't see the problem with doing hydro? Yeah, I mean, as long as it's I don't see any issues with it. I mean, I guess if they're like people are simulating like real world air crashes, that might be seen as disrespectful. I mean, VATSIM have rules about that. Using call signs where people have died and stuff. But in general, yeah, I guess this is kind of the place where you might want to, if you really want to simulate hijackings or emergencies, this is probably a better place to do it, right? Than VATSIM, to be fair, where you're just ruining everyone else's experience if you jump on there and start saying, we need priority, we've got this and that going on. That's just, the kids do that all the
takeoff
time.
checklist. Flaps.
Set.
Stabilization trim.
Set.
Checklist complete.
I'm just going to run that checklist.
Taxi to Delta 13 via Bravo Charlie. Hold short of Delta, give way to outbound Airbus A320 on Charlie. Qantas 182.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, how long do you expect we'll have to wait for the reposition today?
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, hold position. Coordination with tower for reposition to runway 15 is in progress. I will update you as soon as possible.
Okay, thanks, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Well, guys, this is like VATSIM now. We've got to wait for the coordination. I mean, before it's just told me.
Delta Whiskey, stand by for coordination with tower on reposition timing.
Yes, we know that. Yeah. Before it's told me, just immediately told me reposition approved. It's kind of funny that they're actually like having to supposedly coordinate. Yeah. he's very, I mean, he's very insistent, you know, he's like, yeah, no, I will update you.
Bravo Hotel November Mike, London ground, clear to the Manchester Aerodrome via the BPK-1H departure, then as filed. Departure runway 27. Initial climb to flight level 4,000 feet. Departure on 132.7. Squawk 5760.
Well, there you go. That was somebody getting clearance from somewhere in the UK. So that was how it is right now. Flight level 4,000. They need to fix that.
Dubai Grand, Qantas 1988, ready for taxi.
Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo, hold short of taxiway Lima traffic on final approach. Holding short of taxiway Lima, Airbus 450 Alpha Bravo.
Taxi to runway 30 right at our discretion, Qantas 1988.
Did I talk to the devs of this thing to make a response? No, this was this because it's GPT4 powered. It's able to be more dynamic. So no, this was not necessarily planned. It's just able to understand you. I have spoken with the devs. I mean, they were actually nice enough to reach out a few weeks ago to ask about accessibility, and a couple other BVI people have been using it too. So that was nice that they actually reached out. I missed their message when they reached out to look at accessibility. So. They'd offered to give me some free time on the software, but by the time I saw that, I'd already paid for it anyway, which is fine. Yeah. I wonder if we can prompt him or just switch over to tower, because this is taking forever. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, we're fully ready for the reposition runway 15. Request to switch to tower for reposition. I'm just going to try and give him a prompt because, I don't necessarily think that it's going to do anything with this coordination. Interesting. I've never had it say that before.
Delta Whiskey taxi to runway 15 via Alpha Bravo. Hold short of runway 15. Contact tower on 124.9 when ready for departure.
Okay. Taxi to runway 15. We'll call tower 124.9. I'm ready for departure, vision 2 Delta. Okay, cool. Well, I'm just going to acknowledge that and just reposition. That's fine. Sometimes it tells me taxi via discretion. They try to give me the taxiways, but we'll just go with it. It's fine. All right, we'll just reposition here onto the runway.
Approaching runway 15 on runway 15.
Right. We'll do that. Let's go over to 1249 up. And let me just move a few things around. Oh, that's like controller. We can go.
Time material on base.
Tower Vision 2 Delta Whiskey is runway 15, fully ready for departure.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey Cairns Tower. Affirmative runway 15 is ready for departure. Line up and wait.
Runway 15, line up and wait, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, we are fully ready. Okay, well, we're already lined up and waiting. I guess it got a bit confused when we spawned in. See, it should give us takeoff clearance here in a second. Let's just make sure we got a heading box here open. Yeah, that's fine. All right, well we should be all set. I mean, we need to arm our auto throttle.
Comanche 8351 Papa, Witham Tower, winds 269er at 5, runway 16, cleared for takeoff. Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, winds 180 at 12, runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 15 cleared takeoff. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. All right, lads, let's go.
Thrust set.
Check.
Speed alive.
Check.
80 knots.
Check.
Can you phone 901? We
Rotate.
need medical assistance here.
D2.
On we go.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Heading select. VNAV.
VNAV on.
Autopilot.
Command A on. LNAV on.
Select LNAV.
Flaps
Yeah.
1.
Flaps 1, thank you.
Acceleration altitude.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey is airborne, passing 1,500.
Contact departure on 118.4.
Oh. Departure on 1184, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, thanks. Oh. Departure 1184, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. What happened there?
Delta Whiskey, climb and maintain 7,000.
7,000 and over to departure, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Right, we'll go over to departure. Okay, make sure we're following that SID, which we are. Climb power's in. Against departure, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey is out of 4,000, climbing 7,000.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, Cairns approach, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb via the SID, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Oh, I think we're getting a bit of rain there. It also likes to tell you to climb via the SID, especially in Europe, and that needs to, obviously that's just part of the phraseology because it's a very US thing. Yeah. Okay, we're maintaining this, we're intercepting this radial quite nicely. Maintain 190 knots at the moment though, so.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb maintain flight level 340, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Alright, so we'll pop that in. So what we can also do is set COM 2.
Delta Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Yeah, affirm flight level 340, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Is we can set our COM 2 to 123.45, which should give us access to the TOR features. So hopefully we'll start hearing some announcements about where we're flying over in a little bit. Right, we're now through flap up speed, so we'll take flaps up.
Flaps up.
And we'll do
After takeoff checklist.
after takeoff here.
Engine bleed.
On.
Packs.
Auto.
Landing gear.
Up and off.
Flaps.
Up no lights.
Checklist complete.
Okay then. So yeah. Make sure we've also got com both on, so that we can receive from both, and then that should allow us to get the tour announcements when we get to any interesting landmarks or whatever.
Transition altitude.
Check.
Passing 10,000 feet.
You're currently flying near Fitzroy Island, known for its beautiful beaches and clear waters.
There you go.
The island is a popular destination for snorkeling, diving, and exploring the marine life. It's also home to the Fitzroy Island Turtle Rehabilitation Center, where injured and sick turtles are cared for before being released back into the wild. The Fitzroy Island Lighthouse Walk Lookout offers stunning panoramic views of the surrounding area. It's a must-visit for nature lovers and those seeking a peaceful retreat.
And so flying, yeah, there you go, some Fitzroy Island, some kind of turtle rehabilitation center. But yeah, I mean, pretty cool, right? You get that kind of info.
Flight heading 233 vectors to Rhoda. Descend and maintain 3000 feet. Command Delta Lima Delta.
Okay, good, and we are now heading direct to the first waypoints on the flight plan with Sid. Now we can fly the river vision. How much is TFM now? Look at the blog post. $9.99 per month, I believe it was. Although it's still free at the moment to download the old release version because the payware transition has not taken place yet. Just ask for priority due to political. Yeah. Yeah. I'm British. You need to let me reposition.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey contact Innisfail Center on 124.6.
Center on 124.6, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, bye. Center, hello, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey is flight level 160, climbing flight level 340.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Innisfail Center, roger.
We could try and get a direct, so we've got a waypoint. The next waypoint is Gemma. Let's try and get a direct just to see how it's able to handle that. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, request direct to Gemma.
2 Delta Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 340.
I maintain level 340. Can we get direct to Gemma, please?
United 938, maintain Mach 80.
Maintaining Mach 80, United 938.
God, was that a real person or an AI? I don't even know. Interesting, so it didn't give us that. Maybe it wants me to spell it out. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Can we get a direct to Juliet Echo Mike Alpha?
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, direct Gemma is approved report when established on the direct track.
Direct Gemma, and we'll report established on the track. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, fair enough. So it did give us that. I mean, it's not a big turn. It's only about a 10-degree turn to the right. So I'm not really sure why they want us to report established, but there you go. I mean, we will. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey is established on the inbound track to Gemma. That just means, you know, when you're on the course, basically. So when we're on course to Gemma, which we are, we just made a right turn. Fair enough. We didn't need that direct.
Delta Whiskey, roger. Continue on the inbound track to Gemma.
Continue Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Yeah, well, of course. What do you think we're going to do? Spin in circles? So yeah, I mean the departure was pretty flawless. No vectors were required, but everything went to plan. Where we're going to get the interesting part is on the arrival. I'm not sure if it's a vectored arrival, but like I said, the main part that they are working on is arrivals. They say that they've improved the descents on arrival, so it should give you more accurate descent path. But the one thing that it does still have issues with seems to be vectors. If it calls for vectors, then we'll see what it does, but we probably will just end up flying it ourselves and just you know letting them know that we're established. But yeah, they are working on it. They have a very active Discord, so they've said hopefully within kind of 1 to 2 weeks, you know, arrivals should be to a point where you can actually get vectors and it will vector you in on the ILS. So you know, it's definitely gotten better. We actually filed 370, not 340, so we'll see what happens. Probably, you know, hopefully it's going to give us a further climb.
Alaska 709, cleared direct to waypoint Bravo Romeo India. Cleared direct to Bravo Romeo India, Alaska 709.
Flying over the Barnard Island Group National Park and Kareem Beach. If you look to our 3 o'clock, about 29 kilometers away, you'll see Mount Kootaloo. It's a popular tourist attraction known for its stunning views and unique rock formations. The mountain is named after an Aboriginal word meaning meeting place, and it's a favorite spot for hikers and nature enthusiasts.
There you go. So we're just coming through flight level 260 now.
Scandinavian 737 G-Fanks Photo Center, roger.
But it does add a lot of life to the sim, I think, and it's very good in regions like this where you wouldn't normally get ATC, especially from a European perspective, because it's obviously, I don't know, middle of the night over there right now. So, VATSIM, you can be on VATSIM, but wouldn't have got any ATC, right? So, especially not out of an airport like Cairns, a little pretty small in the grand scheme of things. So, yeah, I think it definitely adds quite a bit.
Scandinavian 737 G-Fanks Photo Center, contact Gulnap approach on 119.9.5.
Center tanks below 1,000 pounds.
So that's just center fuel pumps going off.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, contact Brisbane Center on 120.55.
Brisbane Center on 120.55, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey back. Okay, over to Brisbane. Brisbane Centre, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, passing flight level 300, climbing 340.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, Brisbane Center, roger.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, another thing, of course, they could add is a bit more regionality. They could do with probably, I mean, the voices are pretty good. They're not too bad at all. They could obviously do with adding a little bit more, yeah, regionality. Obviously, we haven't had any Australian controllers, so that's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, considering IFR just started happening a few weeks ago, it's fine.
Golf Papa Mike, contact London City approach on 132.7.
132.7. Center Qantas 198.
Golf Papa Mike, climb and maintain flight level 150.
Okay, so we're climbing 340 still. Yeah, I think it was yeah, 370 is what we had filed.
Scandinavian 737G, thanks. Photo center contact, Torp approach on
We'll see if we get that.
164.05.
Pilot, you're currently flying near the Coral Greenhouse and Ocean Sentinels, also known as the Museum of Underwater Art. It's an amazing underwater sculpture museum located in the Great Barrier Reef. The sculptures are designed to act as artificial reefs, promoting the growth of coral and providing habitats for marine life. The museum was created by renowned artist Jason DeCaires Taylor and opened to the public in 2018. Divers, snorkelers, and marine life enthusiasts love visiting this unique site. It's truly a one-of-a-kind experience.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Brisbane Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Oh, there we go. I maintain flight level 370, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Alright, fair enough. So they did know about our filed cruise altitude.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Yeah, climb and maintain flight level 370, Vision 2 Delta.
Qantas 198, climb and maintain flight level 270. Qantas 198, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb maintain flight level 310, Qantas 198. flight level 310, contact 198.
Qantas 198, climb and maintain flight level tree 50.
Flight level 350, contact 198.
Qantas 198, contact Muscat Center on 123.905.
Decimal 905, contact 198. Muscat Center, contact 195.
Scandinavian 737G, thanks, Bodo Center, contact Rigi approach on 124.35.
Right, are we good? Okay. So we have 1 hour 40 minutes to descent, and we're doing 0.77. So we got 451 ground speed, so not too bad.
Flying near the Burdekin Bridge, located at 10 o'clock, 28 kilometers away. The Burdekin Bridge is an iconic landmark in North Queensland, Australia. It is the district's longest river bridge and is a vital transportation link. The bridge was opened in 1957 and is a popular attraction for tourists and locals alike. Its unique design and historical significance make it a must-see for visitors to the area.
There you go, so we're flying over a bridge of some sort, and we're in North Queensland, pretty much.
Golf Oscar Papa Tango India London Control. Not seeing you on radar. Double check you've got tree 225 in the box in ALT mode. Mash that ident button for me.
Well, that's pretty funny. Mash that ident button.
Golf Tango India, Roger, squawking tree 225. Continue to ident London Control. Still not receiving your transponder signal.
Golf Tango India, more like Golf India Tango. My guy is not having much luck there. I don't know what's going on.
Scandinavian 737 G-Fangs Photo Center descend and maintain 5,000. Descend and maintain 5,000, Scandinavian 737.
Golf Tango India is at 2,000 feet and maintain heading at 32 degrees.
Scandinavian 737 Echo, November X-ray contact Garderman approach on 120.45.
What some of these aircraft are doing, but
Golf Tango India Roger requesting deconfliction service. Squawk tree 225 and ident. Maintain VFR. What is your current position? Contact Garderman approach on 120.45, Scandinavian 737, goodbye. Golf Tango India Roger, squawking tree 225, not unidentified, continue to ident, maintain VFR. Golf Tango India identified. 9 miles south of London, Gatwick Aerodrome at flight level 2,000 feet. London QNH 101 tree.
Golf Tango India is 7 miles south of Gatwick, requesting full stop landing.
Oh God, he's not on Batsim. 7 miles south of Gatwick, requesting full stop landing. Oh my God. That's definitely like something you'd hear on
Delta
Batsim.
Whiskey contact Brisbane Center on 135.5.
Brisbane Centre 135.5, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, bye. Brisbane Centre, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, flight level 370. Yeah, this guy or what? Centre Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, flight level 370.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, roger, maintain flight level 370.
Maintain 370, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Hey Josh. Yeah, thanks Josh for doing that initial IFR video with this. That's kind of what made me think, maybe I'll give this a go. Like I say, they actually dropped me a message about it on Discord. One of the same intentions, like moderation team, but it was a few weeks back, and I didn't even end up seeing it because it went into my requested messages instead of my my actual DM, so I didn't even see it until a few days ago, when I'd already purchased it.
Flying near the Old Hidden Valley, located at 3 o'clock, 21 kilometers away, heading 226. This area is known for its stunning natural beauty and rich history. The Old Hidden Valley is a popular tourist attraction, offering visitors the chance to explore the rugged terrain and learn about the area's fascinating past. It's a great spot for nature enthusiasts and history buffs alike.
American 106, contact New York Center on 133.2.
Switching to New York Center, 133.2, American 106.
That guy sounded kind of pissed off.
UPS 461 Heavy cleared for the Star arrival contact approach on 119.3.
Cleared for the Star, switching to 119.3, UPS 461 Heavy. Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, contact Brisbane Center on 128.55.
128.55, Vision 2 Delta. Center Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, flight level 370. Basically, I did this on the last one, like, just didn't acknowledge me. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, flight level 370.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, Brisbane Center, roger.
You.
currently flying near the Burton Gorge Dam, located at 10 o'clock, 47 kilometers away, heading 095. The Burton Gorge Dam is an impressive site, known for its stunning views and recreational activities. It was constructed in 1987 and serves as a popular spot for fishing, boating, and picnicking. The dam is a favorite destination for nature enthusiasts and outdoor adventurers.
United 346, turn left, heading 080.
Turning left to 080, United 346.
Alaskan 413, expect runway 09er for landing.
Expecting runway 09er, Alaskan 413.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes on landing, Josh. We may end up
Hawaiian
ignoring its
104
instruction.
climb and maintain flight level 410.
I'm not sure if it's got vectors,
Climbing level 410, Hawaiian 1.
this arrival, but yeah, I think they said, hopefully in the next 1 to 2 weeks, IFR arrivals should get a lot better. Response times have definitely gone up. Yeah, they did post an announcement about it over the past day or so, saying that they'd improved it even more and that it's gone up by like 30% over the past few weeks. Yeah, they're getting better.
$118.575 for Grizzly 43. Denver Center, Grizzly 43 is with you, 17,500.
Hawaiian 104 climb and maintain flight level 410.
Climbing to flight level 410, Hawaiian 104.
What's going on with that? It kind of sounds like this. There's some really weird sound on that controller's transmission to that Hawaiian. Yeah, no worries, Ruben. It happens. It happens. Life happens. It's you know, it's tough to stay across everything. Right, so I'm just going to throw this arrival in and then maybe wait for a minute. So ILS 34 left is what we can expect. Or 3 Alpha. And yeah, there's no transitions. So let's have a little look. Okay, so in theory here there should be a vector. So there is a vector on the end of this arrival. It's pretty late on, so yeah, we'll see what this does. We'll just see what it does. But what we'll do is we'll leave it in for now, but it's not actually that bad of a vector, to be fair. So if they don't vector us, then we can just go direct.
42 kilometers away, you'll see the piano up a tree. It's a unique tourist attraction where a piano has been placed up a tree, creating an intriguing and whimsical sight. The piano was placed there by a local artist, and it has become a popular spot for visitors who enjoy quirky and offbeat attractions. It's definitely a sight to behold.
A piano up a tree? Oh, okay. That's an artist for you. Strange. I'm not sure how a piano up a tree is a tourist attraction, but it's certainly strange.
2 Delta Whiskey contact Brisbane Center on 122.3.
122.3, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Only a lot of Brisbane centres. Been on Brisbane centres forever. Brisbane Centre, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, maintaining flight level 370.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Brisbane Center, roger.
Alright, thank you. Oh, saying tensions in the chat. Wow, thanks for popping along. Yeah, response time is definitely down. Is it possible to show how a blind pilot uses it? Well, I can put my screen reader through. I don't have it through the audio at the moment, so when I'm moving around from window to window, you're not really hearing the screen reader, and I'm not sure that you would really understand it, to be honest, because I have it pretty fast. But basically, yeah, I mean, sane tensions as a blind pilot is not really, there's nothing really that we have to do. Now it's all set up for me. I mean, going through the setup, you know, was a little bit tricky. There were some bits and bobs we had to click on with the mouse and kind of thing. But now it's set up. I mean, we literally just launch it and fly like we normally would. So obviously we've got, you know, as a blind pilot, we use the screen reader, and we use that to read the FMC and the panels of the aircraft and the whatever. And yeah, I mean, sane tensions is generally okay accessibility wise, and since it's pretty much just launch and go, it's not too bad. Let me have a little look. I mean, I can tell you. So like right now, if I pop into the window for sane tensions, I can see a send as pilot button. I don't know what that does. I clicked on that. The only thing is, I mean, it's not perfect with the tab order. So if we tab around, then you don't get to all these buttons here. You can see settings, reset, portal, Discord, getting started. So I have to use a different screen reader mode, a different review mode to navigate to those, and then click on them because it doesn't seem to allow me to just tab, you know, between all the different buttons. Now, that's not the end of the world. There are other screen reader modes that you can use that allow you to kind of explore the screen. I can see, yeah, version 2119er. I think that's the latest version. I know they were testing another version. Looking for people to test another version, but that was just another version of the application. Most of the updates happen server side, so it doesn't really need me to update it. Yeah, I can see transponder shows the COM2 and COM1, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, which is my call sign. Yeah, so I mean, but there's not much once it's going that I need to do in that window, to be honest. You know, I can just start it up and. Yeah, there you go. So that's good to know. So there you go, Mr. Apple. That's a response about the hijackings and whatnot. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, so like I said, we'll see what happens on this arrival. So we've got it's a pretty standard arrival. This 4-3 alpha arrival with the ILS. So there's no 3-4 left. So there's no transition, and it just goes straight on here, and then you got a vector, and then a little what looks like it should be a left turn onto the ILS. So we'll see if when we reach that vector point, it gives us vectors. If it doesn't, then that's also fine. One of the great things about this program is, of course, for blind pilots, one of the trickiest things to do is to self-vector yourself. It's a real pain because it's difficult to visualize where you're at in comparison to the runway. To go, okay, we're going to put ourselves on a downwind or base or whatever. It's really tricky to visualize where you are in relation to it. So programs like this are really useful. And the fact that you can load it up mid-flight as well, you know, if you've been on VATSIM for the departure and then there's no no arrival and you think, oh crap, this is a vectored arrival, this is going to be a real pain, you can just load this up and figure out where you need to be on what center frequency, and then just go from there, really. Hey Rob, how's it going? Welcome along. Thanks, GSD. Yeah, I very appreciate that. I mean, we do our best. We do our best. We obviously rely on the instruments a lot, and so there are some things that we can't do, and some wacky approaches, like visual approaches, obviously, or even some wacky circle to lands and things that it's not going to be doing that, but by majority we can do a hell of a lot of stuff. A lot of us have been on the VATSIM network doing all these big events and Pilot Edge and this kind of thing, and we've generally found everyone's been really accommodating. The only thing we can't do, of course, as blind pilots is taxi. So there's currently, although,
Hey there. If you look
yeah.
at 10 o'clock, about 25 kilometers away, you'll see Sandhurst Creek. It's a beautiful spot known for its tranquil waters and lush greenery. The creek is a popular destination for nature lovers, bird watchers, and photographers. The area is rich in biodiversity and offers a peaceful retreat for those seeking a connection with nature.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so the only thing we can't do as blind pilots is taxi right now, because, well, to be honest with you, I mean, a lot of the issues that St. Intentions has found with taxi routings are similar issues to what we've found, and there are options to be explored in the future for how we might be able to taxi and get some kind of audio guidance. But for the moment, that's not possible, and so we just reposition to the runway for departure once we've done the pushback. And yeah, we have to coordinate that with VATSIM controllers, obviously. But what we've also found is, St. Intentions being GPT4 powered, if you do the pushback and then call it up and say, hey, I'm a blind pilot, we're unable to taxi due to software limitations, request permission to reposition, they will it will generally understand what you're talking about, and it will just tell you to taxi via pilot's discretion, or it will or what it tried to do for us earlier, which was quite funny, was ground said, okay, we're going to coordinate this reposition with tower. Now, whatever reason, of course, they never actually did coordinate it with tower. We were just sat there and nothing happened. And in the end, I just said, yeah, okay, can we just reposition, please? And I'm like, yeah, just taxi and whatever. But yeah, it's very cool that that it understands the whole concept of why we need to just spawn over to the runway, basically. Oh, good, Rob. Glad that's you were able to get some sleep today.
JetBlue 625, contact Washington Center on 120.85.
Is there a voice outputting when on the ILS? Yes, there is. So the program that we use, Talking Flight Monitor, will tell us how much deviation there is on the localizer and glide slope, and so via that we can intercept or figure out when we're going to intercept, and then make sure that we're on the glide and everything. Are those announcements by the same intention? Yes, those are the if you mean the tour announcement, the tour, then that's part of same intentions. It's on 123.45, which is COM2. You can tune that, and then you get sort of a virtual tour guide. And there are, I think we're using Sarah or something, but there are different tour guides you can choose with varying levels of focus and competency. So. It's always funny to hear Washington Center when you're in the middle of Australia. I don't know whether, like I said at the start of the video, I don't know whether that will change as saying tensions gets bigger and bigger, I mean, there may come a point where you can't possibly have all pilots chatter on the frequency because it would just be too much. But I guess for now it works quite well because there's not that well. I mean, there's a lot of people using it, but not not crazy amounts. So you can it's nice to have it there as a bit of background to hear what everybody else is doing on all the other centers worldwide. SI ATC can be a big bullshitter. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like there are times when yeah, because it's powered by AI and it's so intelligent. It's also good at kind of faking it until it makes it, I guess. So yeah, in that situation, it was like, yeah, we're coordinating the reposition to the runway with tower, stand by. I was like, well, I don't think you actually are, but we'll see what happens. It's the same with vectors, at the moment anyway. It tries to give vectors, but sometimes they're just totally false vectors. But that's being worked on.
Climbing to flight level 350, American 225.
That service will be on your credit card. Oh dear, hopefully not. All the coordination ends up on our credit card, then we're going to be yeah, we're going to be struggling. But yeah. It's also the same with with leaving the flight deck. I tried this the other day where I said, oh, we request to leave the flight deck for 10 minutes. I was like, yeah, you can, report back. Oh, that's really cool. And then I came back and it was it was complaining about a handoff or something that I'd missed. It was trying to hand me off. I was like, well, I told you I was leaving for 10 minutes. So, but I mean, it's far better than anything that I've tried in terms of the fact that you can even ask for that, like, can I get 10 minutes away? It will give you a reasonable response.
Hey there. Right now, you're flying over Albania, a small town in Tuscany, Italy. Albania is known for its beautiful beaches, ancient
What?
ruins, and the natural reserve of Duna Fenilia. The town has a rich history dating back to the Etruscan and Roman periods, making it a fascinating destination for history enthusiasts. The nearby Fenilia Beach is a popular
What are you
spot
talking
for
about?
sunbathing and water sports.
We ain't flying over no
Tourists
town in
all over the
Italy.
world.
Okay, I don't know what the hell that was about. Yeah, we just teleported to Italy apparently. That's that's a bug. We're over Queensland, Australia, not some old ancient Tuscan village. I don't know what that's talking about. Active pause. Yeah, I'm just used to doing non-VATSIM where I ask for 10 minutes away, so I thought I'd give it a go with this. And I mean, if it hadn't tried to give me a handoff, it would have been fine. Yeah, yeah, clearly someone's very hungover. I don't know what that was all about. It says it's been fine up until this point. It's just kind of lost it, but anyway.
JetBlue 625, Washington Center, contact Jacksonville Center on 128.7.
Yeah, Ruben, I think we must be on turbo mode. We're on Eurofly's turbo mode. That's probably what happened. We got put in Eurofly 3 somehow. We went yeah, we went 16x on the simulation speed. Yeah, I wonder if we could I wonder if we could bump up our speed. Let's go Mach point 8. Speed us up a little bit. Saint powered by Stefan Keith. Yeah. That's for those who don't know. It's an audio game. There was a flight simulator made for the I call it a flight simulator. It was a game basically made for the or just a purely audio game made for the blind called Eurofly. Yeah, it was an attempt to make a flight simulator for the blind. But I mean, it's all right, but it's more like an arcade style game kind of thing. We do. Some of us make a bit of fun out of it. It's kind of the well, I don't know what I could compare it to. Eurofly is kind of the Roblox flight simulator, or I think it's probably slightly worse than Infinite Flight, so it's not really like Infinite Flight either. I don't know. Yeah. I kind of wonder if it was faking the piano in a tree thing. Oh, yeah, that. I don't know. That was very odd. I mean, that could have been bullshit. Let's have a look. Piano in a tree. Okay, no, it is actually a thing. Piano up a tree. Piano in a tree in Capricorn Street, opposite Ivan Petrovich Park, is an eerie reminder of the height force of the 1916 floodwaters. Although it's a replica today, there were originally 3 pianos found in trees after the 19th. Okay, so that's real. Fair enough. I guess there was some kind of flood, and shit ended up getting smashed around a bit, and to commemorate it, they put some piano up a tree. So that does exist. What screen do I intend to be streaming? I have no idea, to be honest with you. It's just on display capture. So if the simulator's not if it's not maximized, then you probably won't see it. I don't know. We don't need that one. Does that maybe maximize the simulator now? Not sure.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, contact Brisbane Center on 126.0.
126.0 Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay. Brisbane Center Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, flight level 370.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Brisbane Center, roger.
Hey there, folks. If you look out the window to the east, you'll see the beautiful Wallaroo mine. This historic copper mine was discovered in 1859 and played a significant role in the development of the region. The mine operated for over 150 years and attracted miners and history enthusiasts from all over the world. The Wallaroo mine is a fascinating site for anyone interested in industrial history and the impact of mining on local communities.
Okay, well that sounds a bit more legit, especially because it's called the Wallaroo Mine. That sounds very Australian. So I would assume that the tour guide is back on track. Looks like it's night. Yeah, it probably is, to be honest with you. Probably is. It's on real time. Cockpit lighting is off. Oh, okay.
Delta 567, cross 15 miles west of waypoint at flight level 250. Crossing 15 miles west of waypoint at flight level 250, Delta 567.
Turn the dome lights on. Oh no. Oh, there you go. They're on bright. Probably doesn't really help. In the cockpit though. Yeah, I turned the dome lights up a bit, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I don't think I have access to the any other cockpit lighting. I was just having a little look. Apart from making the plane light up on the outside, I don't think I can. I don't think I can do anything to the cockpit. I got the dome lights on there, so maybe that'll do something. I don't know. Right, I'm gonna go and get another coffee. So let's do this here, shall we? Let's tell it I want to step away for 5 minutes, and we'll see what happens. Just to demo it. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey requests 10 minutes out of cockpit. Give ourselves a bit of a buffer of 10 minutes.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey approved for 10-minute telecom. Advise when back on frequency.
10-minute telecom. Oh, it wasn't a telecom, but it wasn't a phone call I was going to do. It was a coffee break. But anyway, whatever. We'll advise when back on frequency. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Thanks. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see if it gives me a handoff. Maybe we'll get lucky and we won't be in handoff range. I thought First Officer handled the lighting. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought First Officer next would handle the lighting, but maybe he didn't do the cockpit lighting. Alright guys, yeah, I'll be back in 10 minutes.
The grain shed is a historic landmark that dates back to the early 1900s. It played a significant role in the agricultural industry, serving as a storage facility for grain produced in the region. The shed is a testament to the importance of agriculture in the area and the impact it had on the local economy. The site attracts history enthusiasts and those interested in the agricultural heritage of the region. The preservation of the grain shed serves as a reminder of the area's rich farming history and the contributions of the agricultural community. Passengers flying over the Wallumbilla grain shed can catch a glimpse of this iconic structure and appreciate its historical significance.
Y2134 Information Sierra, stand 104 requesting IFR clearance to Manchester.
Climbing to flight level 390, American 513.
Right, well, we're back, so hopefully we didn't miss any handoffs. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey's back on frequency.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, Roger, welcome back.
Fair enough, see? There we go, okay. He doesn't care. He's perfectly happy with us taking a break. Yeah, okay. So whether, I don't know whether they didn't give us any handoffs because there weren't any, or whether it genuinely understood why we were not here, but, you know, yeah. Either way, it welcomed us back, so it understood what we were on about.
Hey there, if you look far right at 2 o'clock, you'll see Korong Road, St. George. This area is known for its rich history and beautiful landscapes. St. George is a charming town located on the Boulogne River, and it's a popular destination for nature enthusiasts and history buffs. The Boulogne River, which runs through St. George, is a great spot for fishing and water activities. The town is also home to the unique River Sands Vineyards, where visitors can enjoy wine tasting and tours of the vineyards. St. George is named after the patron saint of England and is known for its warm hospitality and welcoming community. It's a great place to experience the laid-back Australian country lifestyle.
St. George, okay. Very good. We didn't get any handoffs, okay, cool, thanks. Yeah. We've pretty much been with Brisbane Centre this whole time, but just different centres. I wonder if I can pull up the real world Sydney ATC. Yeah, so they are using 3-4 left real life. Oh. Approach way 3-4 life. Oh, okay, 3-4 left for arrivals, 1-6 right for departures, I see. Curfew in operation till time 1900. Alright, fair enough. So it would be a really good pilot and look at the NOTAMs. $36 NOTAMs, or maybe not. Some bullshit about taxiways and wingspans, which we don't care about.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, contact Brisbane Centre on 118.9 or 5.
118.9 or 5, Vision 2 Delta. Brisbane Centre, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, flight level 370.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Brisbane Center, roger.
Roger. Alright then, buddy. Yeah. Pretty much sums up no TAMS, doesn't it? A bunch of bullshit about various taxiways most of the time. Yeah, well, so now we need to worry about really about the hell is a multi-copter ops? That's quite cute. Helicopter, I assume. Multiple helicopter ops. They just put multi-copter.
Albuquerque Center,
Alright then.
GPT4 climbing through 10,500 for 17,500 type Cessna citation. Request CFR flight following to X-ray Sierra 44.
Oh, runway 725 is closed due to work in progress. Okay. Part of the north end of this runway is closed apparently. But we don't care about
Albuquerque Center, Grizzly 43 passing through 15,500 for 17,500.
that. Low friction level at the following locations. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm sure that's not simulated, so we won't care. Yeah, anyway.
Delta 4 tree radar contact 6 miles east of J&M Farms Airport at 17,500 feet. Willard altimeter 3009er. Delta 4 tree, roger.
Push approved, Destiny, easy 12134.
out to the west, you'll see the beautiful Bumi Street in Bumi. This street is known for its historic architecture and charming atmosphere. It's a popular spot for history enthusiasts and architecture lovers. The street was established in the late 1800s and has been well preserved over the years. The locals take great pride in maintaining the street's unique character. It's definitely a sight to behold from up here.
I do like how pretty much every spot that gets pointed out is a popular spot for history enthusiasts, most of the time. This is a popular spot for history enthusiasts. Oh yeah. Fair enough. Okay, we just entered the Australian Eastern time zone, apparently. According to Talking Flight Monitor, still over Queensland.
JetBlue 625 Miami Center, descend via the Cuda tree arrival. Expect the ILS runway 28 right approach into Fort Lauderdale. Grizzly 4 tree, contact Albuquerque Center on 1 tree 2.65. Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, contact Brisbane Center on 127.1.
127.1, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, yet another Brisbane Centre. Brisbane Centre, hello, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, level 370. We are very bored. Didn't say that.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, Brisbane Center, roger.
Oh, he's just as bored as us. Yeah, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, roger. What? Why has it got to be another Brisbane Centre? You're boring. Give us something new. Alright, it's only 20 minutes till descent. Top of descent anyway, so we'll see what happens here. We'll see if it gives us descent when the aircraft would like to descend. If it doesn't, then we'll just request a significant descent and then just like a flight level and then just head down ourselves.
Climb return, flight level 360, please sir, 4090.
Well, yeah, so far so good. Departure was pretty good. Everything so far has been good, so no issues. Just the old arrival, which Like I said at the start of the video, IFR arrivals are hit or miss, so we will see what the hell happens here.
November 672, Bravo. Charlie, climb and maintain 10,000. Climbing to 10,000, November 672, Bravo, Charlie.
I think that was an AI. Oh, a good one. Especially the response. You couldn't really tell the response was an AI. Yeah, I'd say I Charlie. Yeah, it's pretty good. Or you could just say ready for descent. Yeah, we'll just see what flight level they give us. I don't want to, because what's happened to me before is I'll go ready for descent and they'll give you like a descent by a couple thousand feet, and then you keep leveling off and having to request other descents, and then as that happens, you get higher and higher on profile until you're just like smashing down with the speed brakes full, desperately trying to catch up, you know. And then they don't vector you anyway, so it's just a bit of a mess. So I just want to avoid that if I can, just try and stay on profile. But I know some work's been done on the descent logic, so hopefully it's going to give us a correct descent. The vectors I'm kind of less expectant of, to be honest with you. So when we hit the vector in the procedure, we'll see what it does. You know, but I'm kind of, yeah, I'm not so bothered about the vectors at the moment, but we'll see how the descent goes.
Sculpture Park, located at 10 o'clock, 42 kilometers away, is a fascinating art gallery and tourist attraction. It features a collection of unique sculptures created by renowned Australian artists. The park offers a serene and picturesque setting, making it a popular destination for art enthusiasts and nature lovers alike. The sculptures showcase a diverse
Yay! It wasn't a popular spot for historians this time. It was art enthusiasts. Okay, there you go. Pretty cool.
JetBlue 625, Miami Center, roger. Wizz Air 4390, contact Belgrade Control on 120.425.
Contour Belgrade Center at 120.425 with Air 49. Belgrade Center, good afternoon with the 4090 with you, flight level 360.
With you.
Center on 133.0.
Oh no, it's another Brisbane. 133.0, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Boring Center, hello, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, flight level 370. Whoops, did I just say that? Huh. No, it'd be a lot more boring if we didn't have these handoffs to deal with, you know.
2 Delta Whiskey, Brisbane Center, roger.
Oh, okay, he just didn't care. I was hoping he'd give me a passive-aggressive reply, but no. Like, we're bored too. Only got about 15 minutes or so for descent, so. Yep. We can also set up TFM here. So this is how we get the ILS voice feedback. So we gotta just tell it. There we go. We gotta tell it we're landing on runway 34 left. We can also run our descent checklist.
Descent checklist.
Just for the sake of it.
Pressurization.
Set.
Recall.
Check.
Auto brakes.
Auto brakes.
Landing data.
We'll do our landing data. How long is this? Oh, it's stupid long. So we'll do flaps 30, which will be 141.
Approach briefing.
Completed.
Checklist complete. ILS set.
Yeah, so ILS is set 110.1. So that's fine. They're only arriving with 7.4 on the fuel, 7,400 pounds. Not a hell of a lot, more than enough. What was our final reserves? No, our final res was only 2.1. What the hell was our alternate? Canberra? And what CBR is? I guess so. We needed 3.3 for that. So yeah, we're well within limits. Canberra. Well, we ain't going to Canberra. We're going to Sydney. So, there you go.
Contact heading approach on 121.2 EZY213 call, goodbye.
Contact Edinburgh approach. Yeah. More than. We're getting a bit of turbulence, I guess we are. The trim wheel moved a little bit. Here we got, what's it called? Real Turb Cat or something. I updated that the other day actually. I think they added some in-cloud turbulence. Or some like, you know, some added cruise turbulence or something. So Yeah, we got real cat turb running. I also can't wait for Oceanic to be added into this. We can do some long hauls. I don't know what aircraft will do it in though, other than the BBJ. It's gonna have to be Boeing BBJ long hauls. Yeah. Slow, but what can you do? This is only MSFS. Got the 777 coming soon, of course, although that won't be accessible from the outset, I wouldn't imagine. So, you know, it's, yeah. And then we get the 737 MAX. That's going to be an interesting one.
Climb and maintain flight level 270 for Scandinavia 1703.
Got it, that's EDY2134 is at 9,000, climbing flight level 150.
The house, built by David Eames, is located at 11 o'clock, 43 kilometers away. It's a unique and quirky architectural wonder that resembles a flying saucer. The house was built in the 1970s and has become a popular tourist attraction for those interested in unconventional architecture and lore. It's definitely a sight to behold for anyone with a sense of humor and an appreciation for the unusual.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey Brisbane Center, cleared direct to Sydney. Expect the ILS runway tree 4 left approach into Sydney.
Okay. Expect the ILS 34 left approach into Sydney, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Cleared direct to Sydney. What are you talking about? Yeah, there's no Sydney VOR, so I'm just going to assume it's kind of, you know, no delay, you know, kind of thing. A bit weird phraseology. I'm not sure what it's talking about. Cleared direct to Sydney. Anyway, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we connect.
Delta Whiskey contact Brisbane Center on 127.1.
Alright, we're back over to another Brisbane Center. 127.1, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. 1. Yeah, we're not quite at descent yet. 43 nautical miles till top of descent, so. Brisbane Centre, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, flight level 370.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey Brisbane Center, roger.
Okay. All good.
Albuquerque Center, Grizzly 4 Tree is with you, 17,500.
JetBlue 625, Miami Center, roger.
Climb and maintain flight level 230 or EZY213 block.
Scandinavian 150, tree climb and maintain flight level 340. Scandinavian 173. Scandinavian 150, tree contact Brussels Center on 125.0.
Alright, so 21 nautical miles of descent, so let's see how it does. Yeah, we could do with a descent pretty soon. But yeah, we will try, ask for it, see what we get.
United 487, turn right, heading 270. Turning right to 270.
Also, just go and grab a quick updated descent forecast.
Scandinavian 150, tree Brussels Center, roger. Golf Oscar Papa Tango India Scottish Center, roger.
Scottish control.
Scottish Center, Golf Oscar Papa Tango.
Scottish Centre.
Request.
Right, yeah, once. Centre Vision 2 Delta Whiskey ready for descent. Right, we'll ask it for it, we'll see what it gives us.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey descended pilot's discretion to flight level 240.
Okay, it's fine. Pilot's discretion, flight level 240, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, I'm not sure whether you'd get that in Australia, Fraser. I don't know much about Australian kind of procedures, so. But yeah, that works for us, all the way down to 240. As it's in the US, PD down to 240. Right, okay, so yeah, so we'll just go down to 240. We'll let the aircraft do that, and we'll just see. We'll just see as we approach 240 if they give us further.
Vision 2, level 240.
Yeah, we already said that. Descend and maintain flight level 240, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Right, run our way down anyway. How am I getting updated descent links? Do I need to get
Vision
another
2
file?
Delta Whiskey, contact Brisbane Center on 124.8.
124.8, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. It's just the same file, you just go and re-request it. Center Vision 2 Delta Whiskey's out of flight level 340, descending flight level 240.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Brisbane Center, roger.
Okay, so that worked pretty well. So it didn't give us a descent prior to us asking,
Climb and maintain
which would have been nice, but it's not the end of the world. We asked for it and it gave us a decent descent to flight level 240, so that was okay. So I'm hoping as we approach 240, it's going to give us clearance down, and it's not going to make us level off and then re-request a further descent, because that's what it was doing before. And that gets rather annoying, because then you have to keep re-requesting descent, and you level off, you get high on profile. I don't mind it getting us a little bit high on profile. I mean, that does happen IRL, but we were getting like 5,000-6,000 feet high on profile, and it just didn't care. So we'll see how it does.
To enjoy nature and relax. The Glenbond Dam, which created the lake, was completed in 1958 and is an important part of the region's water supply and irrigation system.
Albuquerque Center, Grizzly 4 Tree, request discontinue VFR flight following at this time. Squawk VFR for Grizzly 4 Tree. Thanks for your help today.
Okay, just approaching flight level 290 here.
Scandinavian 150 Tree, Amsterdam Center, identified.
Center, good day. Alpha 2463, level 8 double.
Mooney 567 Bravo, Charlie, remain clear of restricted area 250 tree. Remaining clear of restricted area 250 tree, Mooney 567 Bravo, Charlie. Delta Whiskey Brisbane Center. Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Affirm, descending and maintaining flight level 240, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, I thought that was going to be a further descent, but it just came back with 240, which we already are. Moving through flight level 260.
Alpine 246, tree climb and maintain flight level 190.
Okay, so 1,000 ago. So here's the thing. It needs to give us further descent now, because otherwise we're going to level off at 240 for, well, let's see. I'm not going to let it get us too high today. I'm not having all that bollocks. So we'll just, I'm just going to give it a second, see what it does. But if it doesn't, then we'll request. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey requests further descent. Right, I'm just going to ask for it because it's, again, yeah, so it probably should give us more there.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, descend and maintain flight level 210.
So it gives us a very small descent. By level 210, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. So we'll descend to 210. Put out a little bit of speed brake just to keep us on profile now.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, descend and maintain flight level 210.
Descend and maintain flight level 210, Vision 2 Delta. So we're getting back on profile. Although again, we're hitting 210. This is why it gets frustrating, because you're right on, yeah, you're just about back on profile, and anyone should level off. Oh, hold on.
Contact Brisbane Center on 125.7.
125.7, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Right, we'll request further with them. Brisbane Center, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, leveling flight level 210, request further descent. So he goes, Roger. Well, no. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, request further descent. But I think he didn't get the second part of my transmission there. Why is... I don't know why VNav is deciding to slow us down. We'll just stop that.
Flaps 1.
Delta Whiskey, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Flight level 200, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey.
Flaps 1.
Yeah, we don't need flaps 1, that's just because VNav slowed us down.
Flaps up.
Speed intervene that. So yeah, so again, it's now giving us very incremental descents. and it's a bit odd,
Speed
to
break
be
on.
honest. So yeah, that's
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, cleared direct to Sydney. Cross Sydney at or above flight level 200. Cleared for the ILS runway, tree 4 left approach into Sydney. Descend and maintain flight level 200.
cleared direct Sydney, cross Sydney at or above flight level 200. Cleared for the ILS 34 left, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. That is totally wacko instruction. That makes no sense at all. So we'll just ignore that. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, request further descent.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, descend and maintain flight level 180.
Okay, well, we're just going to go level change and we're just going to go speed brakes, and I'm just going to descend flight level 180, Vision 2 Delta. Right, I'm just going to disregard its instructions. So, yeah, this is the issue with it right now. IFR arrivals, they know that, they're working on it, but if we look on our profile page here, or our descent page, we end up, so we're now 3,500 high.
Descend and maintain flight level 160.
Flight level 160, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. You know what, let's just do this. I'm going to request Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, request descent to 3,000 feet. I'm just going to request a descent all the way down, see if we can just get that.
Flying near the old Great North Road, World Heritage Walk. This historic road was built by convicts in the early 19th century and is now a popular walking trail for history enthusiasts and nature lovers. It's a fascinating
history enthusiasts.
Australia's colonial past and offers stunning views of the surrounding countryside.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, request descent to 3,000 feet.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, so they gave it to me on aspect, that's fine. We'll just do it this way and we'll just keep descending. So yeah, they have not fixed descent yet.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. How are we doing on profile? Okay, we're still 2,000 feet high, but we are getting it back. So I would suspect it's also not going to give us vectors, because it just cleared us for the ILS approach at like 20,000 feet. But yeah, we'll see.
Contact Sydney Center on 124.55.
124.55, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Center Vision 2 Delta Whiskey is descending via the arrival to 3,000 feet. I don't really know what to say to them because they've already cleared us for the ILS, although, you know, we're still like 60 something miles out, so.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, Sydney Center, roger.
Fair enough. Okay, now 1,000 feet high on profile. Not too bad though, we're coming back. Okay, we're looking good. I've just got to say at 250 knots, so we need to be 9,000 or below here at Barrow, which we should be pretty comfortably.
2 Delta Whiskey, Sydney Center, contact Richmond military approach on 135.9er.
135.9er, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, that's also, I would assume, an incorrect frequency. We shouldn't, well, we'll see. I don't think we need to be going to Richmond military approach.
Passing 10,000 feet.
And we're also now, we can go back into VNAV.
VNAV on. Transition altitude.
Check.
Approach Vision 2 Delta Whiskey is descending 3,000 feet for the ILS 34 left. Good, so we're now back on profile.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Richmond military approach, roger.
Okay, so approach has taken us. That might be the right frequency. I don't know. I don't know why they're calling it Richmond military. There you go. Oops, speed brake was still out. My bad, we don't need that.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Richmond military approach, contact Sydney Kingsford Smith Tower on 124.7.
124.7, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, so again, very early handoff to tower. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, we're 8,000 feet, shouldn't be handing us off to tower. But anyway. Sydney Tower, hello, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, inbound ILS 34 left.
Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, Sydney Kingsford Smith Tower, continue approach, runway tree 4 left report established on the localizer.
Continue approach 34 left, report established, Division 2 Delta Whiskey. Okay, so yeah. No vectors for us, even though the procedure has a specified vector. VNAV is getting us very low.
VNAV on.
Cycle VNAV there.
527, roger. Continue left base report. Final runway, tree 1.
Yeah, VNAV has gone as very low now, but that's okay. It's going to stop at 6,000 here in a minute, because it's got to be 6,000 or above at Zonka.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey winds calm. Runway tree 4 left, cleared to land.
Runway 34 left, cleared to land, Vision 2 Delta. Okay, so we also got cleared to land, like miles out, but... Okay, so we're just going to sit at 6,000 here for a second. You still be able to perfect it. Yeah, I'm not even going to try it, Rob, to be honest. I think it's clearly messed up, so I think if I try and get back to it, it's just going to send us round in circles.
Lights will below.
It's okay. It's not too bad of a turn onto the ILS, so we'll just follow it. Yeah, it's been alright. I mean, we've at least been able to have ATC, but yeah, I mean, just the arrivals, actually. I mean, the departure and everything, the cruise was all good, but the arrival, yeah. Still the two main issues. One, descent paths are not really correct, and it likes to keep you very high. And then, yeah, problem 2 is it does some weird and wacky handoff things, like it sent us to tower really early and probably isn't going to give us vectors.
Flying over the Royal National Park, home to the stunning Winifred Falls. The park is the second oldest national park in the world and offers breathtaking nature, including waterfalls, cliffs, and diverse wildlife. It's a popular destination for hikers, bird watchers, and nature enthusiasts. The park is also known for its rich Aboriginal heritage, with rock engravings and other cultural sites.
National Park.
Skylane 527, roger. Continue left base report. Final runway, tree 6. Citation 433 Mike Whiskey, hold short of runway tree 6, traffic on final. Holding short of runway tree 6, citation 433 Mike Whiskey. Warrior tree 71 Bravo, Charlie cleared for takeoff. Runway 27. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Warrior tree 71 Bravo, Charlie.
27 final, runway 26.
527, wind tree 27 at 12, altimeter tree 012, runway tree 6 cleared to land.
Okay, so we're just here making a left turn for the, oh my god, some of these mics are terrible. Making a left turn to intercept.
Runway tree 6 cleared to land. Diamond tree 71 Bravo Charlie, traffic on a 1 mile final, extend downwind.
Extending downwind, Diamond tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
Runway tree 6 cleared to land. Diamond 527.
Approach hold on.
Okay.
Atlanta Tower, Twin Cessna 2 Alpha Charlie.
So we just got to make a bit more of a left turn here in a minute.
Descendant is 3,000. 23 miles to the northeast. Full stop landing. With information, Juliet.
Flaps 2.
Yeah, the tour guide still knows where we're at, yeah?
75 at 12, runway 1 tree cleared to land. Skyline 527, roger, full stop landing approved, runway tree 6 cleared to land. Skyline 527.
Oh, there we go, just picked up the localizer.
Golf Tango India, Wing Tower, winds 175 at 15, runway 1 tree cleared to land.
1055 up. Enter left downwind.
You can hear we're nice and below the glide slope.
Cessna 2 Alpha Charlie.
1010 up. Left 34. CD message display. Reset FCP altitude. 978 up. Left 27.
Take 180, take flap 5.
Alpha X-ray extend upwind, I will call
Flaps
your
5.
Slope. 744 up.
extending upwind, awaiting crosswind call, Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray.
657 up.
Command B on.
Atlanta Tower, Cessna 2 Alpha Charlie, request straight in approach to runway 26 right.
492 up. Left 21. 439 up.
2 Alpha Charlie, Atlanta Tower, cleared straight in approach,
388
runway 26 right, report 5 mile final.
340 up. Left 19. 292
Clear
up.
for straight in approach, runway 26 right, will report 5 mile final.
So I think we were already cleared to land. It was that long ago, I can't even remember.
140
I think we were cleared to land. Who cares really? Oh, there we go, descending via the glide. 10 miles.
Easy Y2134, established on the localizer.
United 324 at runway.
Flaps 15. 500.
Gear down.
United Tree
Flaps
24,
15.
Newark Liberty Tower, winds 239er at 20, runway 22 left, cleared for takeoff.
Continue approach, runway 23 right, easy Y2134.
Mustang 9er, Kilo Uniform 59, enter left downwind, expect landing clearance. Entering left downwind, awaiting landing clearance, Mustang 9er, Kilo Uniform 59.
6 miles, so we'll plug in final approach speed. Take 146. It was 141,
Flaps 25.
so we'll just add 5.
Flaps 30. Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Right, enjoy the landing, everyone.
Cessna 900, 1 Bravo, taxi to holding point, runway tree 2 via taxiway Bravo.
Taxi to holding point, runway tree 2 via taxiway Bravo, Cessna 900, 1 Bravo.
You're currently flying over the beautiful Colonel area.
Oh, not now. Why can't they turn that off on final? They should probably do that.
Where Captain
Shh.
James Cook first set foot on Australian soil in 1770. This site is of great historical importance and attracts visitors interested in maritime history and exploration.
Yeah, shut up.
Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50.
Southern Tower, Golf Romeo, India, Charlie Oscar.
10.
Good morning, aircraft.
Speed
calling
break
Southern
on.
Tower, go ahead with your request.
130
Hey, very nice. Idle reverse.
122 knots.
Reverse thrust.
109 knots.
100 knots.
97 knots.
80
84
knots.
knots. 72 knots.
60 knots.
Golf Romeo, India, Charlie Oscar.
Reverses out. Manual brakes.
47 knots.
Request taxi instructions with information.
35 knots.
For a flight to the south, 1
22 knots.
POV, QNH 1012.
Yay. Okay. We'll just set the parking brakes and we'll just. I mean, we could. Shall we try requesting a gate? I mean. Tower Vision 2 Delta Whiskey, as we're a blind pilot, will need to reposition directly to a gate. Could you inform us of a suitable stand for our aircraft?
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, understood, taxi to gate Bravo 9er via Bravo, hold short of taxiway Echo.
Bravo 9 via Bravo, hold short taxiway Echo, Vision 2 Delta Whiskey. Yeah, well, kind of. Hey, let's, I don't know, well, let's take that off. And let's, turn on the AI co-pilot, shall we? And, I wonder if, it will be able to taxi us to a gate. Let's see.
Tower Diamond, Golf Romeo, India, Charlie Oscar. Gold Charlie Oscar Diamond aircraft, confirm your position on the aerodrome and your departure intention.
23 knots. 25 knots.
Or take off for runway 28 left.
Try and taxi to a gate.
Runway heading CFR.
There we go. So we're on taxiway Bravo 9, TFM says.
Departure 12510. Squawk 5275.
So we are taking Bravo 9 up. Let's see if it actually goes to the gate that we were told. Or to the, what was it, the Bravo terminal? Yeah.
C-Wing, 1 POV for a flight south, information Papa. QNH 102, 1012.
So this is the one way that blind pilots can taxi, I should have said, with the AI, co-pilot in Microsoft. However, of course, you don't really have any control over where it taxis. It just will taxi you, which is why we can't use it on VATSIM or things like that.
Left clear for takeoff. Aerofax 157.
I believe we also have, we have our APU on as well.
Twin Cessna 2, Alpha Charlie, runway 26 right, is not active, clear to land, runway 26
Here we're now on taxiway Bravo. Probably not going to hold short like the ATC said, but oh well, we'll just let it keep going. Probably going to go over to the Bravo terminal. Oh, now on taxiway Kilo, so I'm not sure where we're going from here. Yeah, it's always pretty cool just to engage this and let it taxi you in, even if you don't really know where it's going or have any control over it.
Gold Charlie Oscar, confirm your position on the aerodrome and your departure intentions. Twin Cessna 2 Alpha Charlie, clear to land. Runway 26, left wind 304 at 1 tree, altimeter 2988. Gold Charlie Oscar, parking.
We'll see what terminal we end up at to park.
Clear to land runway 26 left. Twin Cessna 2 Alpha Charlie.
Gold Charlie Oscar, report when ready for departure.
17 knots.
Oh, we're gunning it down the taxiway.
Ready for departure, Golf Charlie Oscar. And Golf Charlie Oscar, request taxi instructions 20.
Oh. They just tried to set the parking brake.
Saudi 156 taxi to runway 35 at your discretion.
Oh no, okay, we are moving still. Got to taxi a bit more.
14 knots. 18 knots. 17 knots.
Oh, we're now crossing runway 707. Oh wait, that was closed. Huh. Remember we looked at those NOTAMs and it was closed? Oh my gosh. AI co-pilots taxiing us across a closed runway. Unrealistic. Illegal. Illegal. Terrible stream. I don't know where we're going, dude. We're now on taxiway Charlie 2. I don't think we're going to the Bravo terminal. Don't know where this co-pilot's going. Oh well. Not my problem. Where are we going now? Okay, we're now on taxiway Bravo 4. Okay. Maybe we are going to the Bravo. Let's see. Maybe. Taxiway Golf now, I don't know. This is taking the long way around. The scenic route. I don't know. Oh, we're at a gate. Hey.
Atlanta ground. Twin Cessna 2 Alpha Charlie, clear of runway 26 left. Holden at Delta. Request.
Parking 44. I don't know what gate that is.
Cargo ramp parking.
Oh!
Twin Cessna
AI co-pilot just decided to kill our engines. Yeah, you can't really do that in the PMDG like that. But okay. sure what it's doing.
Ground, what is the frequency for departure?
Options menu. Page
Saudi 156 type departure is 119.7.
Right, let me do the shutdown flow with first officer, because it's got totally stuck with the AI co-pilot.
GPS on mode.
At
Message
my
clear.
discretion, have a good day.
Right, there we go. Switch over to APU.
For Twin Cessna 2 Alpha Charlie.
There we go. Now our engine's been shut down properly.
Cessna 908 Charlie Echo taxi to holding point Charlie 2 via taxiway Bravo.
Taxiing to holding point Charlie 2 via Bravo Cessna 908 Charlie Echo.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
Pretty good.
Via taxiway Alpha.
Yeah, I don't know where we're at precisely with parking, but
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
where's the airport tour guide? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it went quiet as soon as we landed. I never used the AI co-pilot on Batum. Yeah, just in case we had to emphasize that. Yes, never. To be honest, just never use it on Batum. Really, it just is bad. I mean, I think the AI told us to go to the Bravo terminal via, Bravo 9 or Bravo or something. This went Bravo, Charlie, Golf. I don't know. It even crossed a closed runway. Took a very scenic route. But that's okay. I mean, we made it to a parking spot somehow. So it's always nice to do, but only for a bit of fun, really. Not actually very practical. Yeah, so let's see. Vision 2 Delta Whiskey is on blogs. Thanks for the service. See you next time. Bye-bye. Not that we need to do that, but we'll do that. So, yeah. Good up until descent. Descent was okay once I requested it, but I did have to keep requesting it.
Vision 2, Delta Whiskey, Sydney Kingsford Smith ground. You're welcome. Have a good day.
Fair enough. There you go. Yeah, so it was good up until descent, then I had to keep requesting it. So that needs some work. The vectors never actually happened, even though they're in the procedure. The handovers were also handoffs were also weird. We got handed off to a military approach. Then we got sent straight to tower when we were like 30, 40 miles out from the field and clear to land. So, yeah, I'm not too sure what was going on with all that, but obviously, yeah, IFR approaches very much still being worked on. But yeah, it was fun to have all the handoffs during the flight. Fun to show you how dynamic it can be. Obviously, you also got to see the tour guide, which definitely for us blind pilots adds quite a lot. So pretty cool. And give it a little bit of time, and I think it's going to be really useful. And the fact you can hear other pilots as well means that you can essentially do group flights with it, and in regions that would not normally be usable for us, or not normally be great for us, because there's just no online ATC available. Right, well, we'll just leave the aircraft there because we're not going to turn it around, so we'll just leave it there and pretend somebody else is going to deal with it. So yeah, I will see you all in the next stream. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks to everyone for interacting. I hope you enjoyed getting a little look at Same Tensions. Thanks to the people from Same Tensions for popping in and reaching out about accessibility a few weeks ago. Apologies, I missed that message, but obviously, even in its current state, it's usable for blind pilots, and for everyone else, yeah, it just needs a little bit of work on the IFR arrival, which is top of the list. So, right, I will see you in the next stream. Not sure when it will be, but I hope this was fun, and thanks for everyone who interacted in chat as well. It was great to see so many people here after quite a while. Alright, bye.